Warning, explicit content. Blood, guts, swearing, lots of bad words, adult themes. No nudity, though. Lots of violence. Did I say violence? Viewers' discretion is advised. Welcome back, and I hope you guys are ready for another exciting episode of Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Of course, we're going to be screaming, yelling at the dice roller, and just generally being like, "Ah!" But, you know, it's all in good fun. So let's enjoy the story. Let's kill some monsters, do some dungeons, and see what comes next. So let's go and hop into it. Oh, all right. Thanks for joining. Oh my goodness, we got our camp. It is actually set up. We have treants.
How cute!
This place looks great now. Garou, finally! We have two surprises in store for you. One of them planned, the other, not so much. Let me tell you about the unexpected one first. Yesterday, one of the cavalry sculptors accidentally shattered Maestro Avon's favorite cup and buried the shards to conceal his wrongdoing. The first consequence is that war has broken out between our inspired artists. And I'm not talking about just clashing styles. The Maestro discovered the cup's disappearance and declared his own personal crusade against all the cavalry sculptors. He's fighting when moved to anger. And the second consequence is this. Arenka opens her hand to reveal what looks like pieces of a rainbow that have somehow turned into physical matter. This is the Maestro's ill-fated cup. Ever since your power manifested here, this place has started to transform things. Not just anything either, says Thal. When it was discovered, the gnomes were eager to bury just about everything they had lying around, even a couple of their own comrades. With their enthusiastic approval, of course. We had to ask the Chaldrain warrior to rein them in, but we did learn a great deal. It seems the garden doesn't affect unusual items. Burying amulets or magic weapons would yield no result, but if you bury some trivial everyday item, it will be transformed into something marvelous. Is this a manifestation of my power as well? Yes, says Thal. I've been studying it for some time, but there's no need for in-depth analysis here. Each item transformed by the garden is imprinted with your power. You might as well have signed your name. Now, what is this planned surprise? Oh yes, just remember to visit Maestro Avon, Turin, and the cavalry sculptors. They want to share their own thoughts on the garden's unusual properties with you. Ilk draws a deep breath. And now for the surprise. We've tried to put together everything we know about your power. We started back in Canabris, and now we finally figured it out. It's not like we gained any particular insight into your abilities, but we have devised a special guiding ritual. Everything you do is linked to the impulse of your heart. Beautiful impulses. And now we know how to transport you to the place of your heart. It is calling for at any one moment. It might be the Gardens of Elysium, or perhaps the domain of Desna herself, if we're right in assuming that she granted you this power. Isn't it just magical? To visit Elysium for real? To meet its wonderful creatures? To discover other ways to prove yourself? We're ready to proceed with the ritual at any time you want, says Ilks. Avu chimes in, oh, I know, we'll fly home. Or maybe not, but it'll still be fun wherever we go. I'm ready, let's begin this ritual right away. Are you guys ready? I'm so excited. If we got it right, we're about to accomplish something truly wondrous. What are they gonna do? This doesn't look like Elysium.
A simple smile goes a long way. Adventures are exciting.
So there's an area exit. Where the hell am I? 'Cause this is in the world rune still. Oh, I am in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's not good. Oh, yes. I can not upgrade that one yet.
A simple smile goes a long way.
Ona Arayana. Inimosi Tradisi. Ona Arayana.
No time for idling. The world is full of wonder.
Inimosi Tradisi.
Is there trouble?
Inimosi Tradisi.
Son of a bitch. I forgot to go shopping again.
Inimosi Tradisi. Inimosi Tradisi.
Friendship lasts forever.
Inimosi Tradisi. Inimosi Tradisi. Ona Arayana. Ona Arayana. Ona Arayana. Inimosi Tradisi. Inimosi Tradisi. Inimosi Tradisi.
Well,
Inimosi
that kind of sucks.
Inimosi Tradisi. Inimosi Tradisi. Inimosi Tradisi.
I don't trust where I am, so full buffing it is.
A sweet smile, a gentle voice, and kind words will help me win their hearts. And if that fails, I'll use my sharp nails instead.
Lost one
Friendship lasts
spell.
forever.
So it'll be easier. Well, still takes a long time, but we'll have second level spells when I get greater heroism. And let's go in this old hut. I don't trust it because it's in the world wound. Okay. It's weird. What? Oh shit. The fuck is this? Before you is some kind of magical device. It's old and broken. A large, oddly shaped crystal is wedged tightly into the slot in the device. Touch the crystal.
Day 16. Abadius 4662. Experiment transformation. Subject
That's
young
really,
male,
really
half
Vorlesh.
fiend. Objective to study the properties of hybrid souls. Desired result to see the same results that were previously achieved on full-fledged demons. Suture, bring me one more crystal. I believe I'm almost there.
Ah, it's you. Good. Very good.
No.
Have a look around. Go ahead. Meet the locals. They're not the best housemates, but there's never a dull moment. You'll like it. Here with us is definitely the place for you.
Who are you?
Me? Why do you want to know? They call me the Suture. I'm the custodian of this place. The big expert, you know. with big, what you call it, expertise. I know all there is to know about it. Things nobody else knows.
I've seen you before. You were the disguised as a halfling. You spoke to me in Canabras before Discari
How
attacked.
did you... Maybe I was disguised. Maybe I did speak to you. Fat lot of use that knowledge will do you. Do you think now I'll just bare my soul and reveal all my secrets and whatnot? You can think again.
What is this place, demon?
You mean you don't know? It's my lady Aurelu's, her old laboratory. She used to live here back when she was still mortal, before those Sarkorian dogs came and took her and tossed her into the threshold. But they only found the house. They never got into the lab. My lady came back here after, when the Abyss had already bitten off a chunk of your world, and Sarkoris had become the world wound. But she never liked this place, and she abandoned it many years ago, along with everyone in this place too. You can enter here, but leaving is impossible. Impossible. That's why all the people abandoned here got out of their cages and started living as best they could. You'll see. That's if you can get through. The lady placed barriers here that only let demons through. They don't keep me out, but you're gonna have trouble trying to break through. I heard there's a knack to it though, so keep trying.
Okay.
Be
Things to
careful.
do.
This place is dangerous. It hides many things that have never been seen beneath your sun. It is not my land, but it isn't yours either.
Good to know. Oh, that's how I get out.
Easy.
Many of the bodies in the jars are those of tieflings or half-fiends. Many of them are strangely deformed or show multiple stitches and incisions. Oh, stairs are broken. Of course they are. Ooh. Fast intelligence +4. That is a messed up Minotaur. Cloak of Ancient Herald. Whenever the wearer of this cloak channels energy to heal, the wearer gains +2 bonus on persuasion skill checks, and the save DC of spells with compulsion descriptor they cast is increased by 2. The effects last a number of rounds equal to the character's level. Whenever the wearer of this cloak channels energy to harm, the affected creatures have to pass a will saving throw or be dazed for 1 round. Save DC is 10 plus half character level plus charisma modifier. That's okay, I guess. Shadow demons. They have a bard shadow demon. He went to sleep. And then he ran. Ooh. Speed cold iron rapier +3. It's a +3 weapon. And it's some speed.
Is there trouble?
Yeah, there's a trap. Gotta disarm the trap.
Easy. So exciting.
Right? Super exciting. Oh shit, there's our rat swarms.
Adventures are exciting.
Let's do turn-based.
Your time is over.
Oh no, that's a staff one. Oh, I know why. Maybe. No? I gotta throw it up front. Yeah, that works.
Two save scums later.
Easy.
That goes down. Oh, don't tell me those are what I think they are. I really hope they're not what I think they are. I think in here is going to be carnivorous crystals.
Away, you rascal.
Which are really annoying, to say the least. Okay. Crit him for 45.
Your time is over.
Oh, +3 doesn't cover. Oh yeah, I think they need good and cold iron. Yep.
Away, you rascal.
You got sleepy on the job. Yep. Carnivorous crystals. Motherfucker.
One save scum later.
Okay. He literally. No, no. Hop off your horse.
Away, you rascal. Away, you rascal.
Look, stun, 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 stun,
Your
stun,
time
stun, stun.
No challenge at all.
actually stun. Going to... Okay, nothing in the room. There's that guy. Patrolling up and down. Oh, I'm in combat.
You offend me. Away, you rascal. Stand down. Your time is over.
Nice. That little guy is just devastating. Elven notes. Expedition boots plus 10 combos. Athletics and then mobility. You don't have mounted combat feats, I don't think. No. I know the cleric does though. On midnight boats. Huh, midnight bolt. What is that? Oh, that's just a silver medallion. Never mind. Thought it was a magic item. Because there's a magic item that looks just like that.
There's something over there. Is there trouble? No challenge at all.
Ooh, another recipe. Skullberry pie. Drowsy druid. Huh. There's an angel. Old crusader. Behind the barrier, frozen in what seems like a weakly glowing liquid or magical glimmer, is a woman with long silvery hair. At her back, you can see a single white wing and some kind of dark, broken shadow. Haggard figures huddle around the woman. A dwarf in ragged robes scarcely notices you. He sits on the floor, running his fingers over the leaves of the plant that is growing between the slabs, like one would normally stroke a beloved cat or dog. Next to him is the unmoving figure of an elf, who is covered in scars and doesn't take his eyes off you. The third member of the group is an old man with long, scraggly beard who is dressed in an old armor. He turns quickly to face you, brandishing a rusty sword. Who are you? Another conniving wretch who serves the traitor? Don't come any closer. Chaotic requires a Zada mythic path. Please, friend, calm yourself. I have brought the wind of spring and freedom into this dungeon. I am going to get you out of here. The old man shakes his head in surprise. Oh my, you're from the Desnians. I suppose someone from the good gods has finally come for us? The elf, who had been silent up until now, stands and says, So you're the foolhardy soul who's ended up here. Point at the angel. What's wrong with her? The exhausted elf replies, We have found her like this, and we could not break through the barrier. She must be sleeping, or at least immobilized. We call her the Protectress. A priest from Bavoy came up with the name. He used to be one of our brethren here, until the demons got him, about 7 years back. We call her the Protectress because the angel's aura, even cage, protects us from the demons. This place is still crawling with them. We try not to stray too far from her. She is all that is keeping us alive now. Who are you? We're the only survivors, says the elf. The only ones apart from the monsters and demons, I mean. The old fellow is a crusader. He ended up here accidentally around 20 years ago. He camped out in the ruins of the house, found the magic door, and came through it. But, of course, he couldn't get out again. I'm one of the last to have been brought here by Arilu herself. She literally dragged me out of the demon's jaws, and I don't even know what she wanted me for. She kept me in a magical sleep most of the time, and then she lost interest in the laboratory. And the druid. That one making friends with the plants and roots. He's been here since the very beginning. I think he's from Socorus, but he's half mad and wasn't a talker even back when I first met him. So we don't even know his name or any other details about him. He grows food for us and he doesn't talk. He's the best neighbor you could hope for. The elf chuckles bitterly. Arilu left people alive down here? She just abandoned the place. That's right. She opened the cages but sealed the way out from the inside. What else were you expecting from the architect of the world wound? Compassion and mercy? Sometimes I think that leaving us here was just another one of her experiments, and we're just rats in a maze. Avu, I really hate people who lock other people away in cages. Sitting locked up is the worst thing ever. This architect is a bad person. We need to help everybody who's still here. So you've tried to get out of here. Countless times, by whatever means we could think of, nothing worked. Maybe if we had powerful cleric or spellcaster among us? Then again, it seems like unlikely if Arilu imprisoned an actual angel down here so easily, doesn't it? The elf nods towards the unmoving winged woman. We can't even explore the whole laboratory. Some of the passages are blocked by barriers that only let demons through. How have you survived all this time? With difficulty. There were more of us before, subjects of Arilu's experiments. Mortals and demons and other abominations. When she left and we were all freed, it was chaos. The demons killed everyone they could. Then they turned on each other. The mortals who survived set up a base here. The druid grew food for us, and the others kept the demons at bay. And we tried to find a way out. New arrivals would appear rarely, unlucky travelers or reckless adventurers who ended up here by accident. As you can see, we're the only ones who survived. Can you tell me anything useful about this place? It might be just wishful thinking, but I guess that there is some way to get through those barriers blocking us. We tested them so many times. They only allow full-blooded demons to pass through them. Except, the barriers were here long before Arilu abandoned the lab, which means that she was able to walk through them somehow. Maybe she has a key that we can look for? Who knows? There's one more thing. I've heard of the demons, the sentient ones, mention something called the Lexicon of Paradox. I don't know what it is, but they talked about it like it was an artifact of some kind, a relic. In other words, something valuable. So it's possible that it could help us get out of here, but I don't have the slightest idea what it is or where to look for it. Leave. I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. There's got to be a way out of this place. More cold iron, which is also used for the to the heart of the laboratory. The fog envelop you seems at once as thick as soup, yet also transparent. Strange silhouettes emerge in the fog. You blink and you see someone standing next to you. Blink again and there's no one there. Voices can be heard in the fog, young and old, men and women, loud and barely audible. They say disconnected phrases, but not in unison. One voice may start a word, then another voice finishes it. Closer, closer, come this way. With us you won't be alone. Why aren't you coming? We can't see you. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Silence stretches out for a few moments. Who are we? Who am I? I. What are you doing to us? Why won't you open up? Wrong. Get out of the fog. Be gone, illusion. Power roils within you, bursting free, piercing through the eerie fog and hurtling forward to the source of it and slams into it. You hear the howl of many voices. Then the fog dissipates and the voices subside. Gotta get back on our mounts. Because we did something, and so that dismounts you for some reason. Come this way with me. You won't be alone. Go horses! Let's get to the end. Now I gotta wait for everyone to get down here. I think. Oh, no. To the heart of the laboratory. Oh shit. Enemies in my home? I won't let you pass the threshold. Okay, that's gotta die first if possible. No. Alright, turn off point blank and miss a whole bunch.
You offend me. Away, you rascal! You'll trouble me no more. Your time is over.
Those things have to die first because of confusion and shit. Alright, get him. Oof.
Stand down.
Yeah, go little
Your
dude.
time is over.
Very nice.
You offend me.
Oh, he made it by one. Yeah, get on the ground. Beneath the top layer of the quivering red mass, you can make out the features of various demons. An eyeless Lilitu opens its mouth in a silent scream. Painangi wriggles its multi-jointed limbs, broken tails and wings trembling. All of it is connected, fused into a single whole, and this whole twitches and convulses. As you approach, you hear voices, the same ones that called to you in the fog. I wane, I dwindle, I gasp for breath. Destroy this grotesque creature. Now you can be at peace. The voices in your head subside. The unpleasant sensation of an alien presence also disappears. Touch the crystal.
Day 4, Frost, 4632. Experiment, wounded demons. Subject, a Lilitu and several lesser demons maimed in battle with Crusaders. The fusing of body parts of different life forms has been done many times before, and is of no interest to me. The focus of this experiment is the fusing of souls. Desired result, to preserve the specific abilities of the donor subjects in the final fused entity. The idea is promising, and may influence my other research.
She was doing some heinous shit. Huh. Oh no, stupid suture. He forgot. He clean forgot. We have abyss barriers in this place. Demons can cross them, but others can't. Clever. But you can get through if you have the key. Here, take it. Thanks.
With grace?
Note from Arilu's laboratory. Garou, send me. Nura, the historian, emerges with an unexpected suggestion from behind the commander's back. This is just a sort of situation, so she was watching me. What is this? A ripped book lies in the center of the room. Beneath the title in large letters, Lexicon of Paradox, are lines of written text in hasty, bold script. A shimmering purple haze rises from the pages. You are about to step over the threshold when the haze glows, brightens. The power within you responds, roiling in agitation. But you feel no sense of danger. Rather, it's as though you are experiencing a chemical reaction to this unknown phenomenon. Take the book, now it will serve me. Oh shit, we got a mythic tier. Hell yeah, I love mythic abilities. Your fingers barely graze the book when the purple glow flares brightly, and a series of inscriptions, diagrams, and sketches flash by, imprinting themselves in your memory, as if you've always known them. Power fills you, just as wrathful and overwhelming as in the battle for the Wardstone, or the moment you acquired the Sword of Valor.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
So this is what I did earlier. Very beginning, I took a weapon.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
Yes, very good. A dose of bravery or a bit of honor. It could be nothing else. Or perhaps her instincts are hinting.
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you...
So what I had was a midnight bolt.
Ah, you got here at last. And you took Lydia Rilu's gift. She left it for you, she did. I made sure the gift was safely delivered. And now, I can return to my lady.
You can go, but let your mistress know that I will come for her sooner or later.
I'll tell her. Don't worry.
Ooh, mythic. Azata. What do I have so far? I have improved critical mythic. Okay. I'm gonna go with mythic power attack. Ooh. Zippy magic. Whenever the god casts a spell, targets an individual creature, not areas. The spell affects one additional creature within 30-foot range from the target. If the target is an enemy, the spell affects one additional enemy. If the target is an ally, spell affects one additional ally. Additionally, spells that target enemies damage them for 2d6 plus mythic rank. Supersonic speed. Azata is always under the effect of a haste spell. As long as she is engaged in combat, all melee and ranged attacks against her have 20% mischance. All targeted spells aimed at her have 10% mischance. All the damage from area attacks against her is halved, even if previously... Ooh, that's really good. Marvelous Endurance. Azata gains fast healing equal to half her mythic rank. From 4th mythic rank on, numbers increased by 5 plus mythic rank. Whenever an enemy confirms a critical hit, her inner endurance is the least. She gains 1d6 temporary hit points for mythic rank, and if she has 25% or less hit points, she gains DR10 dash. Life bonding friendship. Chooses one teamwork feat during this and next mythic rank up. She shares the effects of all teamwork feats she has with allies within 50-foot area. Azata's charisma inspires her allies so much that even when their hit points drop below 0, they continue fighting, even though they are still considered dead or unconscious, for all effects that can be cured by Breath of Life or similar spells as per spell description. After the encounter, upon receiving a total number of attacks equal to the Azata's charisma ability modifier shared among all allies, the allies in this state will fall dead or unconscious. If the Azata's allies die that way, she becomes fully drained and dies. Incredible Might. Azada gains a morale bonus equal to her mythic rank on attack and damage rolls. Whenever she hits with a charge attack or confirms a critical hit, the target has to pass a Fortitude saving throw with DC 10 equal to plus 10 plus your mythic rank plus strength modifier. If the target fails the saving throw, one of the following actions happen at random. Stunned, D4 rounds, prone D4, pushed away 15 feet, and stunned. When he is crippled to the end of the fight and can no longer move and suffers -3 penalty to attack rolls and AC. Enemy becomes exhausted, enemy is killed. Additionally, the Azada can decide to lose these advantages to instead bolster the physical abilities of companions. They gain bonuses on all attack and damage rolls equal to +1 per 2 as Azada mythic ranks. Wow, favorite magic. Azada's magic becomes incredibly more powerful. Whenever an enemy makes a saving throw against her spells, they roll the die twice. Okay, all skilled. Azada gains bonus equal to her mythic rank to all skill checks. Whenever she makes a skill check, she rolls the die twice, choose the best result. She also becomes proficient with all types of weapons and armor. Man. So that would give me 9 fast healing. $15 at 10th. I'm gonna have to go with Incredible Might. We'll go with Haze of Dreams. That's kind of poop. Sure.
No time for idling.
Incredible Might share. Okay. Nope. It will. Ooh, summon Movanic Diva. Nice. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Voice of Renewal. Damages all enemies within 30-foot area. 1d6 plus 1 sonic damage. While channeling positive energy, that cures ally. That's freaking awesome. Rejuvenating Poem. The spell removes fatigue and exhausted effects from all party members. That's awesome too. But it's a 2nd level spell and I don't have charisma. Guess what? I have to put my headband back on. Because I need those. I'm gonna need those spell slots. Yeah. Find Traps actually will be amazing because that'll give me a huge boost to my perception. Okay. Another feat. Weapon specialization. Longsword. Oh. I think this is Cleric. Improved Initiative Mythic. No, we're gonna go with Weapon Focus Mythic. Wait. No, because I think I only have regular Weapon Focus. Yeah. Alright, so this is my dude. Power attack, because that's 5 instead of 3. It's a big spell penetration mythic. This is my shaman, yes. And my archer. Gonna do point blank shot mythic. Oh no. Weapons specialization mythic first.
This is my time to shine.
Buckler of Ray Negation. And I don't have to do heroism on myself anymore, actually. And just like that, the episode for today is over. The narrator's a little tired. You gotta give him some props for, you know, going at it. But thank you for hanging out and watching Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Hopefully you guys had fun. So if you did, do the thing. You know, like, comment, subscribe, share it. The link for the previous episodes and next episodes should be in the descriptions, unless they are not out yet. If you want them early, you could always beg for them in the comments, maybe. Tell me your favorite part of each episode. Let me know you guys are enjoying it. And with that, I will let you guys get back to your day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for hanging out.